Well, we've got our first review on Are You Bored? Previously, we were just talking, interviewing people behind the industry, but this is our first review, and it's Escape the Dark Sector, a space adventure from Themeborne Games. And what an adventure it is as well. Now, as you can see, the artwork on the cover alone, you can tell you've got something quality here. There's a playmat. That doesn't come with the game itself. That's an added extra. I think it costs something like £12, £13, but don't quote me on that. And it does add that bit of an extra buzz to the adventure. I mean, there's all high quality components, as you can see. Oversized cards with fantastic black and white artistic drawings on. You've got the dice. Now, these dice are high quality. Everything about this screams of a high quality production. And just take a look at this. You've got all the different ones for bullets, laser weapons. It's its own little world, this is. And the good thing about it, the instructions for this game are very easy. Now, that doesn't mean to say that the game hasn't got depth. I mean, you play as different people, as you can see here. You can choose who you want to play as. They've all got their own dice as well with various powers. There's a quick close combat, how you can do the game. Going back to the cards now, just look at this. High quality artwork. You pick the cards up and the cards tell a story. And because you've got so many cards in this set, it's always a different story. It's never the same one. Now, if we take a quick look, I don't want to spoil too much, but this is how it works. You've got like the cards that have got one dot on are the easier ones. The ones that have got three dots on are the harder cards. And basically, you mix them up. You have so many cards that have got one dot on, and then you go to the second dots. It's like the second act, and then the third is like you're coming towards the final act, and then you've got a big boss at the end of the game. So it really is. It's a narrative. It's telling a story. It's a bit like a choose-your-own adventure game, but done with cards. And like I said, look at this fantastic artwork. It reminds me of classic 2000 AD magazines, comics from years ago. So we're just going through now, trying not to spoil too much. Trying not to give you the spoilers, but just take a look at that art. It's fantastic stuff. And the combat's great. Like I said, the rules are so easy. But the depth is there. We've got these added on cards here. These are your weapons. At various points in the game, when you're turning over your cards, you will be able to get different weapons. Choose your weapons, choose your powers. And that's where the strategic part comes into the game. We've got some quick things here now. So these cards here, let's have a look. Yeah, these are your added powers. Once again, added powers that you can power up and take the adventure on. Now we start off here. These are your first cards. These are your cards where your adventure starts. You'll have 4 of them. So 4 ways to start your adventure. Once again, trying not to spoil too much for you, but just giving a glimpse of that artwork. Here we go again. Once back to the cards, showing off this artwork. The narrative is amazing. It really does feel like a proper immersive adventure and a story. And it's the type of game that you could play with any members of your family. Like I said, the strategy there is there. But now what I'm showing you is how you make up your deck. You take about 5 cards that have got 3 dots on, 5 cards with 2 dots on, and then you'll come to the cards with 1 dot on, and then you'll choose one of the 4 beginning cards. Whoops, I made a mistake there. Put 2 dots instead of 1. And at the bottom of the pack, there'll always be that end of level boss. You'll choose one end of level boss. And this is how we make up. This is how you make your adventure. You can play solo, but if you're playing solo, you've got to do it two-handed. Choose 2 people from those cards. Here they are now. These are the cards. You'll choose 2 of these for play solo, or if you're playing with a friend. They've each got various powers. Now, here we start the adventure. This will be like the start. You'll read the text, and that will tell you or ask you what you want to do. Things will be thrown up you will be making those decisions, and with those decisions you will be rolling the dice to defend or attack, or it's the only way you can get and escape the dark sector. Now, looking at these symbols here, you'll notice with the dice, these symbols mean various things like wisdom, power, all these type of things. You've got to defeat whatever you're up against, whatever alien menace is stood in your way, stopping you from escaping the dark sector. And, you know, never fear, there's plenty of menace in this game. So the rule book, it's concise, well printed. Like everything about this game, it's of quality. And once again, I've got to stress, this game, it might look a little bit complicated. It's not complicated, but at the same time, it's not light. It's got depth. It's got real depth. It's got strategy. And it can be played with anyone. Even the what's it, we have a look at the box here. You can see the quality there. How many times do you get a game and the box is not as well made as that? Once again, the dice, here's me dropping them. Various firing dice there. These are what you'll be using to play your adventure. And it really is a good, fantastic space adventure. And what you should know, I mean, you've got plenty of cards in this. I'm showing you these cards now, the various things. Coming back to the thing that I'm not trying to spoil this adventure, so that's why we're just giving you a quick glance. You only need the one box, but once you get sucked into this world, there is expansions, and those expansions are available on Kickstarter. And we've got Mission Pack 1, Twisted Tech. We're just having a look at this is some more of the quality here. Now you see, that's where you keep your medical records on there. You've got lovely little pens as well, pencils I should say, sorry, where you'll tick off how you're doing, your health through your battles. But going back to the Kickstarter that is available, Escape the Dark Sector Kickstarter. Get on there, you'll find all these expansions.